Ryan says, I have tons of fleas. Ugh. I tend to get snappy with people easily. So for those of you that are not familiar with the term fleas, it's a term that means kind of like the bad behaviors that people pick up generally in either as coping mechanisms or just as behaviors if in an environment. So it's not uncommon for a person to be in a relationship with or any type of dynamic with a narcissist or any other type of highly problematic person and to pick up problematic behaviors along the way, especially as a way of coping with that relationship or with that environment. So for example, if a person's raised in a home with a narcissistic parent, they might learn early on that they're not entitled, they're not able to express their feelings, especially feelings of like anger or hurt or sadness, right? Very common. So instead of being able to express those emotions, they might become very passive aggressive, like stomping around or burning dinner or coming home late or cutting or doing something to get those feelings out in a way that is allowed in their home environment. So a lot of people find when they get out of these environments, because that kind of those problematic coping methods are normal for that kind of a situation, but then when they get out of that environment, it's the realization of, oh my gosh, like what am I doing? Like I'm yelling at somebody, or I'm finding myself I don't know, doing like any type of problematic behavior that they don't normally do or that they never did before. The difference between like fleas and like personality disorder stuff is fleas is they can be treated, right? So if you can spot the problematic behavior within you and you're like, this is not who I want to be, like this is no, then you can start working on it. Deeper seated stuff, because a lot of people are concerned like, oh no, what if I really have a personality disorder? What if I am the narcissist? Like I'm really behaving in ways that are I don't want to be doing what I'm doing. Like I don't want to have to cheat or lie or steal or like doing any of this stuff that they were kind of doing. And if you see a problem with your behavior, then that's half the problem. So then you can actually work towards replacing it with behavior that does feel more in alignment with who you are. But it does take time, but awareness is a huge first step. Lots of love to you guys. You are not alone. You are not crazy, and you really can move forward and heal from this.